Hey guys, what is going on? This is Larknok 1, and welcome back to part 15 of my Let's Play of Civilization Beyond Earth. We are playing as the Kavithan Protectorate, and we are going for a Harmony victory, and we are closing in on that victory shortly. We're getting the Mind Stem in Mandara that's going to help us out towards that Transcendence victory, as well as 2 Xenoswarms, one in Sabda and Javed, with the hope of them upgrading with nanorobotics here. I'm pretty optimistic about that. The next level would have to cost a lot of points for nanorobotics not to get us 2 levels. So hopefully it will, and then all of these Xenoswarms will be upgraded, and not much hope for the PAC after that. When we have combat strength military units above the combat strength of their cities, it is really hard for them to put up a fight. And again, the Centaurs here are just going to do oh so much damage to cities that not much they can do about it. Meanwhile, I was actually looking at the virtue build here, and it looks like what I can do with my next virtue, which is 10 turns off, is something interesting. So we have a synergy bonus here kicking in and just 2 more tier 1 virtues. So we can grab his labor logistics and then scalable infrastructures here. And what that'll do is help us build our Wonder Gate at the end of the game faster. Now, at the same time, getting those 2 will actually get us this synergy bonus here, give us the extra 10% production in the capital and the 10% energy in the capital. So that means if we add manufactories to Mandara and grab those 2 virtues, it will be ready to build our Wonder Gate. So that looks like that is what is going to be my late game strategy. In that case, it's mostly virtues that we're going to have to focus to get that just that much faster. So after Mandara finishes Mind Stem, I'll focus on health building here, and then thereafter, it's just going to be a concerned effort in getting the population up and starting to get, manufactories around, because that is what's going to have to happen there for a quick Wonder Gate. As for workers, I can probably start sending a lot of them back to work on those manufactories, which they will eventually have to build in Mandara. I like to time it all, a little prematurely, just because it takes some time for some of this stuff to kick in, especially all those manufactories. All these biowells are great, so everything that's not a biowell is probably going to get replaced. There we go, we actually stole science. Wow, this is going to speed up nanorobotics by a lot, and we stole some energy too. Pretty good. But in that case, I am actually going to send these guys home. Reassign to HQ, and I could steal another science in 18 turns, but I'd rather reassign to HQ and start getting positive health bonuses. As for you were on task to Mandara to get the... That's right. So we have 1 more Steel Science underway, and hopefully with all these spies now at home, we will actually go positive in the health regard. Right, so Xenoswarm finished. Do we have time to build another before we hit? Yes, we do. Why not? They're just going to be excellent, really strong units after this upgrade, and they shouldn't increase in cost too much. Sorry, they will increase in cost considerably, so that's why you want to build them earlier. Definitely want to get all the units I can down to the PAC border. Xenoswarm here done as well. Let's just go grab 1 more. And this worker here has finished a farm. So what I'm going to want to do now is... We're actually now positive health. So that's good. As soon as these spies start counting for something, they should actually be getting even more. I guess I could start building the manufactories. I'm pretty sure the unhealth doesn't kick in until they're finished. I guess that's what I'm going to opt for here. Is this tile being worked? Oh, they're all pretty much being worked, but we can just lock in this one instead of unlock that, lock in there. There we go. And start us a manufactory there. You always got to get on that job a little early, but it's good. We're now positive health. It's going to help out with the production quite a bit. Get our worker home. And get this guy over here. Alright, you finished a mine. So how's the health looking in Freeland? 14. That's not bad. It'll just keep going up. It'll eventually hit 17. And Jimboomba's actually maxed right now, so Jimboomba's fine. I could probably improve this fungus, but besides that, Jimboomba won't be needing very much more. Any other cities that aren't at cap health? Basanta won't be at cap health in 3 turns, and Javed already isn't, so that's kind of concerned. But I do have 2 biowells coming out there, so I'm not too worried. Meanwhile, for Vasanta, we could actually use another biowell. Starting to go negative on the energy here, but again, 4,800 energy build up there. That's just not going to disappear overnight. It's going to take a long, long time, and by that time limit, we will be done. So I'm willing to run negative for a while. There's our quest decision. So here's the cloning plant quest. We can either get plus 10% food carried over, or 1 health. I'm actually going to go for the 10 health carried over. I think the incremental rate growth would be pretty good. It should be. Especially if we can get extra health out of it now that we have gene smelters. Just good. Growing is equal to always health, because I believe 1 citizen only takes up 0.75 on health, and you can replace it with 1 full health. So every population is always net growth. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and grab the gene smelter in Mandara. That is a cause of some of its remaining on health here, and that'll certainly solve some of that. Allow us to get some extra manufactories too. Pumping out more military units is of course also going to help this matter, because again we get 1 health I believe for every 4. Let's double check that. I don't know why I'm in the science. Yes, it's for every 4 military units that you have on your command. So the more we have, the better. They're costly. Again, not to worry. We have our virtue coming out in 8 turns. Very good. Alright, worker here, all done. Let's move him up. This guy. Alright, so we wanted him starting a manufactory in Mandara. I can probably start to replace some of these academies. Yeah, I'm going to start to replace some of the academies. I'm not worried about the science. It's so tiny. Individually out of 1 academy, you know? So let's get this plantation online and head on to the next turn. Getting an institute in Freeland. Interesting choice, governor. Interesting choice. I would have liked another health building there, but oh well. Oh boy, we're closing in on the end here. 344 science with positive health. It's a lot. And here we go. Cloning plant all done in Australia. How's the health here? Pretty good, pretty good. It's going to grow in 9 turns. But what we could do now is focus it into either... How's the social development? So how's the culture in all these cities? Mandara, let's sort by culture. Mandara is the powerhouse, then Javed, then Harsha, then Syra. Where's Australia on that order? Oops, wrong button. Australia, where are you? Down here, 15, so that's not bad. Australia, Sabda, Syra, Harsha, Javed, Mandara, all pretty good. So they could all do a cultural focus here and help me get this quicker. If I could get this turned down considerably, that'd be nice. I want to get those 2 virtues out as soon as I can. So in that case, can we do production focus also? And that'll get us 155 culture per turn, whereas this gives us 155 also. Which is better for energy? It just looks like this is just hands down better for energy. So we'll just stay in the culture focus there. Honestly, we can use some of the same options up here. So we could go social development, that'd be very good, and then check which is better. 165, 164. Social development is better, a little worse on the economy, but oh well. So many units. And down here we can also do another social development, and that will get us down to just 5 turns until the next cultural virtue. 175, 175. This is better. Gets the higher health too. The sign is going to hit 7 just shortly. Hopefully it can get another biowell online. Alright, so this biowell is done. Can we get the city working it? Yes, we can. Here we go. So with him, I kind of want to replace this academy now and get a manufacturing online. So those are going to take a toll on the health. It's going to cut our science out, but the net production should be higher as long as we stay relatively positive overall. So that's the only conceivable downside of invading the PAC is temporary unhealth, making it so that all of our production is kind of horrible. So that's what I kind of want to avoid. Alright, let's replace this academy as well. I have so many workers. This gold mine's on the line now. How's Xerxes doing? 5 health only, that's not too good. So let's get a buy-well online where we can. So health everywhere is a critical matter. Gotta make sure everyone's getting max here. 7 in Harsha. Is there any buy-well it could be working? Not quite. It's having 2 more come online though, so it's not bad. How about Sabda here? Any buy-wells it's not working. It's at 8 and 8, so it's actually at cap right now. It's not too bad. Soraya 7 and 7. Very good. I could go ahead and build another buy-well for Vasanta here. Could help out a little bit. Or I could send down to Xerxes and get another there too. That's the benefit of having all these workers. Nanorobotics coming out in just 2 turns. The manufacturers are also going to help science a little bit, which is nice. I didn't plan it that way, but not bad. Deal with Hutama's science per turn ended. Oh well, I think we only got like 5 or 10 out of him, from what I recall. Xeno Sanctuary done in Vasanta. Okay, so we could lock down into culture again and see what happens. Oh, that's nothing. Yeah, we're not doing that. We just want a bunch of these guys to help out. So Clung Plant wouldn't be bad. I guess Xeno Fuel Plant's not a horrible option right now. Yeah, it's not bad. A buy-well done here, so we can probably get Javet's health just up a little bit. Get it off that. There we go. Lock in, get the health up. And what to do with you, sir? He could probably get to work on making yet another manufactory for Mandara. Something I could be focusing with Mandara after this gene smelter is a production-focused Promethean, because I'm pretty sure the Promethean does counteract all of the unhealth in that city. So that's just long-term great, especially if you want to build a lot of manufactories. It's not as strong as an industry manufactory build, just because, you know, all of those should come relatively for free. But, you know, not relatively free. What am I saying? I'm saying you get the extra production out. I believe it's 2 for every manufactory. I can check that. Yeah, there you go. 2 for every manufacturing. Alright, so Magrail done here. Not Magrail, generator. I'm horrible with words right now. I don't know why. Let's get this plane online, get a mine there. And we head down here and build another bio for Xerxes, which will need it. You, however, let's buy this tile out and build a bio there, in case Sabda grows too big, which it looks like it's already doing. So, you know, maybe build 2. As for you, sir, get a mine up. And head to the next turn. Oopsie, clicked out. When's our virtue coming? 4 turns. We timed that pretty well, though. Should be getting our upgrade to all of our units in just 1 turn after this little waiting time here. Whew, covert operations detected. Yeah, that was the idea. We had our covert up there to clear out, so now we can actually probably send him home. Interesting that Steel Science is coming right around now. But let's definitely reassign this one to HQ. Get the extra health out of that little deal. And in the meantime, get these guys continuing to go south. Because, seriously, I'm going to do so much damage with this military. Hey, a reappearing nest. Wonderful. Hill done. Still have some more academies to replace. And we could probably just keep building generators, though, over here. No real downside to just adding tons of energy to some tiles. Here we wanted a buy-well, as I recall. And a buy-well here also. Let's get another generator online. And with this buy-well done, I think if we focus that, it came off that random tile, it's fine. That gives us 11 health. And with the gene smelter coming out shortly, we will be able to actually start replacing some of these biowalls if we need to with manufactories. I probably won't though. But where else can we build manufactory? Probably start removing some of these forest grasslands. That's not a horrible option. Let's see what time it is. 9 turns to cut that down. That'll just help with production in general, just cutting it down. And scroll up to the next turn where we will get 12 harmony, I believe. If we're lucky here, 12 harmony. And look at this army we have amassed on the PAC border. I'm scared for the PAC.
Once you reduce robotics and programming to molecular manipulation, then it becomes a simple affair, suitable to the lower percentile intellects.
+1 science for manufacturers.
The wisdom of nature is that she is content to wait and iterate on her solutions. And because of this, she always finds a way.
Solid. And I think we also got the science there, so we can actually refocus that into whatever we want. In which case, I think we're only 1 relevant tech away from being able to build the gate. Let's check that. We need swarm intelligence. That's right. That's it. Just swarm intelligence, and we should be able to build our gate here. So let's head down that way. Meanwhile, quest here. This is the observatory quest. Doesn't really matter now, does it? And unlocked units. We got the shredder here, which is really cool. So we can either can move after attacking, or all terrain costs 1 movement. I'm gonna go for the 1 movement. It's pretty cool, even though we don't really have any shredders. And then here we can get the either miasma or all terrain costs 1 movement. I'm gonna opt for the movement here. I just think the ability to move them that quickly is just nice. And then moreover, let's get the Locust increased range and the Xenoswarm upgrade. So we can either do explosive Xenoswarms or the incredibly powerful Miasma Xenoswarms. Doesn't look like there's much Miasma in PAC territory. So I might opt for the explosive ones. That said, individuals in the Miasma will just be so tanky. Plus 40%. And then you also have the latent plus 20% of just the upgrade here. So it's plus 60%. They're untouchable in Miasma. Then again, explosive. I'm going to opt for explosive. I kind of went for lightning war upgrades here. So now we have 54 combat strength Xenoswarms, 48 combat strength Marauders. The Vipers are still kind of weak. And what is this? 30 combat strength, but tons of increases against cities here. 60% combat against cities. So I think we can probably start our war with the PAC. Yeah, let's just get our Xenoswarms a little farther down. And we want to get this war rolling now. Yep. Yeah, I know I betrayed my word. Sorry, love. Don't care. And can we actually get around to shoot? Probably not. So you know what, maybe this is the best. Do we have extra range yet? I don't think so. I think that's the last upgrade you get on Harmony Artillery, which makes it the best. Just the ability to get the extra range there. So I guess we could probably just stick here and hit anything that comes over those, but it's not too good. Again, they kind of have us in a bit of a choke point. Upside is that we have amazingly powerful units now. And lightning war units too. Explosive, etc. Let's cut down this forest, see what happens after that. Okay. Well, we acquired this Terrascape, which I have no real use for, so I'm probably just going to replace it with a mine here. Covert Ops. We finished our last Steel Science, so I'm actually going to reassign this guy home. Give us the extra health. That's going to help out quite a bit, now that we have 118 health from all our sources. And that's going to give us at least 2 per unit. Should be getting our Virtue in just 2 turns. And we wanted another manufactory there. So all these manufacturers are going to turn Mandara into a into a production powerhouse.
Venga.
No, sir. Let's see what the PAC have in response to evolved Xenoswarms. Because I would imagine not much. Not much. That's cool. Haven't seen that actual particle effect for a while. It's a very cool particle effect, though. Some serious damage, actually. Oh well. Just miasma here. Could have been useful for staging that attack, but oh well. Let's. They moved all their planes over, so let's get these cities going down real quick. We kind of need to sneak in the back if I can here. Ooh, oh, Tan's right there. Yeah, that's no good. What I could do is I could do a strike on Tan at the same time, as long as I can get this guy forward. He can actually move across all terrain in one movement, so I'm going to move him up first. So these guys actually blow up when they die. So again, lightning war attitude, let's just move them in. Can't move him another, but we do have this angle of attack here. It's just going to distract them, I guess. Or we could also just get one more artillery or two more shots off from this angle, so that's not bad at all. Meanwhile, over here, I'd like to get more artillery that way. Get one more that way, and put the rest just across the main line axis here. So, you know, positioning for them is incredibly good, and they could do some serious, serious damage here. I think the upside that we have is just numbers. So I'm going to strike here, just to do some latent damage. Don't intend on living. And let's grab the gene smelter health. Getting our health up to 10. Pretty good. You got any bonuses for that yet? 5 production. Finish the gene smelter here. We could start building the Promethean, honestly. I don't know if it would finish in time, but we might want to try that. One other thing I want to do, let's do this before I forget. Go to Trade Route Overview and undo all of the auto renews. So the goal here is to make all of the trade routes focus Mandara for just like yields, and nothing else truly matters. If we can get any of these other cities up to 10 population, get extra trade routes, that'd be nice. But again, it's only 1 to Mandara per, so I guess it really doesn't matter. Meanwhile, in Mandara, we could either go for the Promethean here, which is 16 turns, and that would allow us to get no unhealth from all of these guys, which I don't think is probably worth it. Or another thing we could do is agricultural focus and try to get our population up in Mandara to really help the production there out. So I think that's probably the best option. So let's just get agricultural focus rolling. As for Harsha finished a gene smelter. Let us get a xenofuel plant there. And down in Xerxes, got a xenosanctuary done. Let's get... none of this really matters. Thorium reactor. Why not? I have a virtue coming in 1 turn. So we're gonna get bombed the hell out. Lots of planes coming in. Yeah, lots of planes. The upside of this is that it should injure their planes when these guys die. I think it does. We'll have to see. Wow, look at those particle effects. I haven't seen them in forever. That's so cool. Yep, we're destroying these raiders. Add up blue, and we now have our virtue. Right, so here we wanted to grab labor logistics and make our way down to scalable infrastructure as soon as we can. The sooner we can get that, the better. What's the turn count there? 8 turns, not bad. So we lost some units. Sacrifices were made. But I'm not too worried. I think we're going to take at least these 2 cities and be able to burn them out. Yeah, we can strike here and we should be alright. And the Marauder here can actually move in to guarantee that we take Huang. Hui Huang! Could barely read that with the purple text. As for Xinjiang, I'm just going to move in kind of here and support, hit this guy next turn. I don't see much of a chance of actually doing damage. This guy took a surprising number of hits and took very, very little damage. Very proud of him, so we're going to actually heal him up for this 1 turn. The Centaur actually will not be in range quite yet. We won't need him to move What's the production costs on Xenoswarms? Not sure, but that is the time limit, guys. So thank you guys for watching. If you had a good time, you know what? Give it a like. And make sure to subscribe, because I got content like this coming out every day. Until next time, guys, take care.